You don't really identify with the Washington teams, but as a lifelong resident of the DMV, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm a Maryland girl. I like my Washington team in Maryland, right around the Beltway in Landover. I don't know if I can get behind a move to Woodbridge.
I was going to say, how bad do you think that traffic on I-95 is going to be if they move down there? I just drove through that traffic this weekend, and that was without a stadium.
Without a stadium. That's what everybody was saying. I'm scrolling through Twitter last night. Everybody's like, just think about all the terrible traffic. But one thing people were saying, they're not going to get any primetime games during the week, so it doesn't matter because you'll have to deal with weekend traffic instead.
Good point. Good point.
Terrible.
Well, that traffic was bad out there this morning because we had rain that impacted all of us. And now things, well, they're starting to look up as we go.
Starting to look better today.
Yes, exactly. So let's check it out here. Overall, one change we have not really noticed is the fact that with all this cloud cover and rainfall around, it has stayed very cool. This is quite a change up from the midsummer lake heat we had over the weekend. We're in the upper 50s in Cumberland, Martinsburg, back down even all the way to Germantown and Leesburg. D.C., I remember this morning, was at 61 at 7:30 in the morning. We're still at the same exact temperature just afternoon here today. So, yeah, that just goes to show how we're staying very cool and damp, and it's that classic setup that we can see in this part of the country. We get an easterly wind. Not even if it's just a light one like today, coming off the Chesapeake and the Atlantic, it usually pushes in that moisture, that much cooler air, and it locks it in place, especially when we have all of this cloud cover that we have been dealing with thanks to that wave tropical moisture that came in last night. Now, most of the steady rainfall has pushed off to the east, but we have these areas of light drizzle developing here and there, mostly to the east of I-81. Those are still going to be with us now for the rest of the day, so don't put that rain gear away completely just yet. And here's another good look at the low that created this rainfall that pushed through earlier this morning and last night. But notice to the north we have high pressure too, so these two features are what's driving in those easterly winds across the area and locking us in this very cloudy and damp setup as we move forward now into the second half of the day. So sticking with that, and we're going to have that drizzle possible all the way through the night tonight, but we slowly start to dry out and we slowly start to warm up a bit as we go toward the end of the week as a warm front crosses through. But then we're going to see rainfall kick back up as we go along into the end of the week, and it's going to stay unsettled at least into the start of the holiday weekend. Then we have a chance to improve things ever so gradually. But at least for right now, not going to be the case here. Very cloudy as we go through the rest of your afternoon and evening. Though Future Tracker is not picking up on any sort of drizzle here, it is likely that we have some out there. Now, some drier air then starts to work in from the north thanks to that high pressure through the night tonight, going into the day tomorrow. So there could be some sunshine back across southern PA, but most of us are going to have that cloud cover still throughout the entire day tomorrow. It's going to be stubborn, tough to get rid of, but at least we do only have a small chance of spotty showers tomorrow. Mostly that is going to take shape across far southern Maryland. So that's the trend. We are cool and cloudy through tomorrow, starting to warm up on Thursday with that warm front, and then we hit 80 by Friday. And we're watching this Saturday, the start of the holiday weekend. There could be some additional rain chances, but for now, looking at clouds sticking around before clearing, and a lot of warmth kicks in just in time for Memorial Day itself.